The aluminum cabana. Warning: read through all steps of the assembly instructions before starting assembly. Do not try to lift or flip cabanas with only one person. Components can be heavy and awkward to handle, which may result in injury to persons or damage to property if not lifted properly. Caution: when instructed to fully tighten screws, do not over-tighten and strip the threads. Be sure to read through all of the steps of the assembly instructions before starting assembly. Completely unpack all boxes and thoroughly check for items that may be individually wrapped, finial, etc. To avoid damage to the finish of the cabana frame, prepare a smooth, non-scratch work surface. Shipping container, a tarp, or pool towels can be used. Tools required: medium number 2 Phillips screwdriver, 7 16-inch combination wrench, 3 16-inch hex key, 3 8-inch power drill, 5 16-inch drill bit, a level, and safety glasses. Tropitone cabanas are packed and shipped in 3 boxes. Box 1 includes the curtain rods and corner poles. In Box 2 are the top of the cabana and pre-assembled air vent. Box 3 contains all of the hardware, corner brackets, lower finial, curtain rod brackets and curtains. The bases, if ordered, ship separately from the cabana. To begin the cabana assembly, install the corner brackets into the curtain rods to create a square. Connect the curtain rods to the corner bracket by installing the curtain rod brackets and screws. Do not fully tighten this hardware until all 4 corners have the hardware installed. This assembly is referred to as the lower frame. Now that all 4 corners are assembled, tighten all hardware, ensuring that the lower frame assembly is square. Install the curtain rod brackets onto the curtain rods. Be sure that the receiving riv nut is facing outward when installing the curtain rod brackets. Once the curtain rod bracket installation is complete, place the upper frame assembly, which is the top frame with a cabana cover, over the center of the lower frame. Carefully open the cover to the fully open position. Align the corners of the upper frame with the corners of the lower frame. Place the upper frame assembly onto the corner brackets and push the arms into the bracket channels. Install hardware to attach the upper frame to the lower frame at the corner brackets. Assemble one corner and its diagonally opposite corner before moving on to the next corner and its diagonally opposite. This will help to avoid any potential alignment issues. Install the hardware at the center curtain rod bracket locations. Fully tighten the hardware. When the upper and lower frames are fully secured together, have one person lift the structure onto its side to allow access to the top of the cabana. Place the air vent over the top of the cover, centering the air vent on the threaded post. Align the corners of the air vent with the cover lines. Screw the top finial onto the center post to lock the cover into place. Underneath the structure, unscrew the lower finial to remove the protective plastic sheeting. Reinstall the lower finial. Attach the Velcro ties on the underside of the air vent to the frame. The upper portion of the cabana is now assembled. Lift the structure high enough to insert 2 corner poles into the corner brackets. Adjust the valance support bars at the top of the corner poles so that they are facing out. Install and fully tighten the hardware. Pull the 2 corners of the valance over the valance support bars. Repeat this process with the remaining 2 poles on the other side of the cabana. Attach the base sleeves to the bases. Carefully place the first corner pole onto the base. The corner pole fits over the base sleeve. Adjust the position of the base as necessary to ensure the corner pole is fully vertical and to align the hardware insertion poles in the sleeve and corner pole. When attaching the bases to the corner poles, install the hardware so the head of the bolts are oriented toward the inside of the cabana. Fully tighten the hardware on all 4 bases. Take a moment to look at the cabana and ensure all corner poles and curtain rods are fully square. Make any minor alignment adjustments if necessary. When hanging the curtains, each curtain panel must be positioned so the center seam is lined up with a corner pole and the curtain is on the outside of the corner pole. Fold the curtain tabs over the curtain rod and attach them with a snap. The snap stud should be facing outward when snapped. Repeat the process for the remaining curtains. The curtain should wrap around the outside of the curtain poles. Zip the curtains together and the cabana is ready for use.